Quarter 2, Lesson 2, East Asian Arts and Crafts. Today's lesson objective is to identify the characteristics of arts and crafts of specific countries in East Asia. East Asian art expresses the human understanding of the relationship between human and nature. For activity 1, direction, find 10 words related to East Asian arts and crafts and classify the following words in which country they belong to. Dito nyo siya ilalagay under each table, Japan, Korea, and China. East Asian arts and crafts. Country, China. Types of art, Gongbi, Shurimo, calligraphy, and their characteristics. Gongbi described as Kurt-style painting. Characteristic is it is closely bound up with the nature of medium. Shurimo, ink and brush painting. It expresses the abstract beauty of lines and rhythm through the organization structure of line and dots, and it reflects a person's emotion. Calligraphy is a visual art related to writing. Calligraphy is the art of writing beautifully. It involves kanji writing. Calligraphy, paper and silk were the popular materials which paintings used. Poets write their calligraphy on their paintings. Then we have the arts and crafts of Japan. Type of art is origami. It is the art of paper folding. Characteristics: it was developed from techniques for folding paper that first emerged in Japan during ancient times. With a few folds, brightly colored squares of paper transform into animals, birds, flowers, and trees. The main objective is to transform or change a flat sheet of paper into a beautiful object or product without cutting the paper or without using any material or tool. Ori means folding, while kami means paper. Another arts and craft of Japan is called the woodblock printing. It is a technique of printing text, images, or patterns used widely in East Asia. Its characteristics: it works by carving words or pictures onto a large block of wood. This is an example of a woodblock printing. Para siyang yung ah, lumang uri ng printer. Kung meron tayong printer of the 21st century, ito yung ginagamit nila to replicate images or text or patterns. Then we have the theater mask. Okay, theater mask used by popular Korean in every performances. It is made up of dramatic lines and shapes applied in different colors, each representing different qualities. So these are the example of Japanese theater mask. Another example of arts and craft of Japan is the face painting. It represents drama. Two masks, one depicting tragedy and the other depicting comedy. It was inspired by the Greek theater. Alam naman natin ang Greek is known for theater at dun nagsimula ang theater. And then these are the examples of face painting in Japan. So ina-apply talaga nila ito sa kanilang mga mukha. And then we have, still in Japan, we have the anime. It is a hand-drawn and computer animation originating from Japan. It is one of the most distinctive characteristics of anime resides in the characters' faces. Characters may possess bodies with relatively proportional body parts. The heads, hair, and facial expressions are usually exaggerated and brightly colored. So, ayan, nakikita niyo sa mga mata pa lang, brightly colored na damit, brightly colored, pati yung mga buhok and accessories, exaggerated yung eyes, yung mouth, Korean yung anime. Then we have the manga, still in Japan. It refers to both comics and cartooning. Manga are comics or graphic novels originating from Japan. Manga characters almost always have large eyes, small mouth, and normal hair color. These things give their characters a very Western look to them. So, nung meron nga tayo marurunong mag-drawing ng mga manga or meron din tayo mga ano collector ng mga manga series like Naruto, ano pa ba, sila Luffy. Okay. Next we have the arts and crafts of Korea. Theater masks used by popular Korean in every performance are a visual literature of a transient, momentary kind. It is most impressive because it can be seen as a reality. It expands itself by its very revelation. So here are the examples of Korean theater mask. So medyo creepy yung uh, style nila, no? Next we have the drum, important part in traditional Korean music ranging from folk music, wide variety of shapes and sizes for use both in accompanying other instruments and in special drumming performances. So, variety of shapes and sizes ang Korean drum. So, here are the examples of Korean drum. And we also have the K-pop. Okay. K-pop or Korean pop is a genre of popular music originating in South Korea, considered to be an all-encompassing genre exhibiting a wide spectrum of musical and visual elements. Defines K-pop as a fusion of synthesized music, sharp dance routines, and fashionable, colorful outfits. Parang ang nag-breakthrough ng Korean pop or K-pop ay si Psy, yung kumanta ng Gangnam Style. Okay, I hope you learned something in our discussion for today. Then we'll go to our art asynchronous class. With the code AQ2L2 is Asian Arts and Crafts. Direction, write the letter J if the word comes from Japan, C if from China, and K for Korea on the space provided. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Send an image file in our Google Classroom. So this are from 1 to 7, and these are for the numbers 8 to 15. And then don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and matuto with Ma'am A. Thank you and see you again.